Yeah, whoa.
Hello everyone. Hydrate. Okay, I have my 1 liter water bottle here. Welcome to Orange versus Hellporks tonight. SCL Season 8's Round 1 is coming to an end quickly. We have 1 more week left, so still a bunch of very exciting games to be played. So that's it, guess. Yeah, it is. I didn't adjust like my camera, so now I'm like really confused about everything. I just got out of the scrim and then right into this. So, I need to check for information. Okay, we got a very last minute co-caster coming. So, so many things going on. So many things going on. Orange versus Hellporks. Hellporks picks Empire for game 1. I'm gonna set up a prediction. I'm so confused. I'm stressed right now. We just got out of a scrim. Oh my god, Jackson, get the fuck out. Sorry for swearing. But oh my god, you were so annoying. You were so annoying. Okay, prediction up. Now listen, I come in here and I play off-roll flex because we had technical difficulties and you just farm me over and over. Alright, we have a lobby up. This is going fast. We're starting on time here. This is amazing. Don't think we've ever started this much on time in the history of SCL. Let's just see. Oh my god, I have so many tabs open. No, Medic, you were amazing. You were amazing. Don't worry about it. You were amazing. Join a match as a spectator. Type in the password. Hi, Quinn. Hello. Let me just switch to view here real quick. Perfect. And then just, Quinn. Perfect. Perfect. There we go. I'll give you access. Give me a moment. I'll give you access. Everyone gets to be Amaranth. Okay, I gave you access to the channel. Amaranth is like, she's canonically in squadrons. Like, she's a squadrons player. Oh my god. What if, like, Fecal is actually Amaranth? What? Yes. What if? Yes. What ship does she fly? Wait, let me think of a funny joke. I want to say something like the X-Wing, cause she's like X-rated or something. No, that was not even remotely funny. Yes, she flies the Star Destroyer. Sorry, that was not funny at all. Oh, sorry, that was really not funny. I don't know why I'm laughing. Wait, can they even hear you? Can you say something, Quinn?
Something, Quinn.
Oh, I had you muted. But now you're here. Quinn's here.
Oh, am I actually here now?
Yeah. Okay, let's switch to the game you
I
like.
am, it is I, famous Twitch streamer, Amaranth.
Hell Parks is on Empire first, so it's this way around. I think. Wait, is that? No, it's the other way around. Amaranth flies Reaper because she has a fat badonkadonk. Yeah. Honestly, yeah. Okay. Orange, with their very newest addition, Fabian. He's German, so I pronounce it German. Trotaka, Hobson, and Staffy, they're all kind of looking that way. I don't know what they're seeing over
They're
there.
staring at the exit.
They want to leave. Hellporgs, with many new additions and old additions, kinda. Fameplane, waving it as red, so say, what a timing, that was beautiful. Jackson, Miner spinning around, Marcelo Pozzi, their actual newest addition, and
I believe Marcelo Pozzi is the player formerly known as Space Sheriff.
wait, are they the same person?
I mean, there's the sheriff, as in the Hut player, and then there's Space Sheriff,
Oh no,
the other player.
I think I think they're different people. They're just both Italian.
Is Marcelo Pozzi Space Sheriff? Chat, can someone confirm that? I thought he was. It is Space Sheriff. Okay.
Oh, I thought they were different people. I always thought they were two different people. But then at the same time, I thought Hot and Rod were one person. So, anyways,
The Hot Rod.
the Hot Rod. Hot rods are actually a thing. I've recently learned. I think it's like do people know what a hot rod is? Do you know, Quinn?
A hot rod?
Yeah.
Yeah, like it's a kind of car.
The what?
The kind of car.
No, like it's a food.
Oh.
It's a Canadian
It's
food.
also a food.
Yeah. I was really surprised when people at my work were coming out of the MC75. When people, anyways, we'll talk about this mid game. Staffy Cat. This is Hobbs. Oh my god, he has turrets. I don't know what's going on. Why is there two supports and why do they have turrets?
They're going to turn the Xavian Abyss into a shooting gallery. That's what they're gonna do.
Wow. Interesting.
I can see what the idea is, considering I just experienced it firsthand.
Oh, you were scrimming with them?
Yeah, because Xavian is so small, and, you know, a lot of Empire ships are unshielded. Just that extra chip damage from the turrets, and not a whole lot of places to run and hide from it, makes it extremely obnoxious.
Yeah, okay. That is actually really interesting. I saw Hobbs uploading like YouTube videos with like titled like turret something, but I wasn't aware that like anyways, morale's pretty much even. So no casualties to the turrets just yet.
Gameplay doing his best to pick off turrets as they appear. Hobbs still has plenty of them. Actually, no, he has one more to throw out, but the phase is looking like it's about to. Yep, it's now. First phase done in favor of orange.
Okay, let's see. Torotaka carrying not an Iron Torp. That's surprising.
Hobbs is running standard lasers. I didn't see what kind of lasers that Fabian is running. I would assume maybe he's got the ions.
Huh, that's interesting. Tortaka's just spinning and spinning and spinning.
Fabian has marks on the light cruiser, and yes, Fabian is running the ion lasers.
Huh. This is interesting.
Daffy Cat going down. Of course, Y-Wing's not a big source of damage for capital ships, not usually, but losing that morale is devastating for Orange's offense. Shields haven't even been cracked on Charlie, and morale is less than half.
Huh. I really would have expected an Ion Torp in this situation, because, like, you only have one X-Wing, so you need the shields to be down fast. But at the same time, like, this is tricky.
Here's something you don't see every day. Sinric in the Y-Wing, and he's got the Y-Wing rotaries. I have thoughts on that, but that is certainly a loadout choice.
It's like Orange rolled some dice to determine their loadout. This is fun. I'm so caught off guard that I don't even know how to cast anymore.
Well, the phase has just ended. No out of phase for Orange Squadron. Their offense cut short by Hellporgs, and now Hellporgs hopefully going to be returning the favor and then some. Jackson having to go evasive because Hobbs in the standard laser turret U-Wing applying the pressure, but Hobbs gets pressure back. Jackson has turned around and has met the fight. Hobbs in a lot of trouble.
Oh my god. Yeah, like Jackson in a TIE bomber, he's like a third flex. Like, his rotary is so deadly. His rotary is so deadly. But Hobbs manages to survive here. Meanwhile, Hellporks still have a bunch of morale left as the shields come down on their Nebulon here and the damage comes raining in. Let's see. Jackson now focusing on the damage here. Everything's coming in nice. But morale's now starting to come in for Orange as well, as they're at about half. And looking at the Raider here, Hobbs looking... It's so funny to see him PK. Wow. Let's see. Hellporgs might be able to get an out of phase here. They might be able.
They might. Both bombers on Hellporgs are getting dangerously low on health, and Hobbs is once again poking away at Jackson. BW O'Neill, it definitely in a lot of trouble too. Fameplay needs to get in there, get the heals before the bombers end up going down. O'Neill evasive. O'Neill goes down.
Oh lord.
And Jackson
was trying to get that remaining damage in there to secure the out of phase, but now Hobbs is on him.
Jackson goes down.
Jackson goes down here. That is really unfortunate for Hellporks with both bombers down, which gives Orange all the time they need to make up for their first offense where the damage wasn't coming in that quickly. Let's see.
Absolutely not a great position for Empire. Farm for Empire's already suboptimal on this map, but to start the phase and have a solid 15-20 seconds where both bombers are not on the board just gives Orange so much time to work in that damage. Depending on how fast they work here, they could very easily secure a double out of phase. Although they only have one X-Wing with torpedoes, so that damage might come in a little slower than they'd like.
Jackson getting the the Raider here. Brings morale to half for Hellporks, but still, Orange has plenty of time here to get some more damage in. Even Fabian trying to shoot here with his ion lasers. Let's see what we're looking at for the damage. Toritaka, of course, very far ahead, but Staffy Cat also not doing bad on the damage here for Orange. Still, they might be able to get that here. The cruiser is at 48. They still have a little bit less than half morale left. Oh, I think they might try to burn the other one for morale. I think that's what's happening here?
I don't know.
Staffy Cat was targeting and shooting at the other one, so
They might be burning it, like getting it just a little bit lower.
that might.
Orange has a couple of options here. They could push through potentially,
Mm-hmm.
but with the Raider down, they could just sit here and set up the double out of phase and just have a head start to the defense, at their leisure.
Oh, Fabian getting those. Oh, that was beautiful with the ion lasers. Beautiful. Getting the kill on Marcelo Pozzi here. And yeah, Orange has a comfortable double out of phase here with still a bunch of morale left. So,
given how slow Empire Farm is on Xavian, they could have potentially pushed it for a gen here, but of course the safer option is the shorter defense, straight into a flagship offense.
Yeah, I think they're doing great here. All taking their time, resupplying, getting ready, and there it is. There's the flip.
All right, time to cash in, break that piggy bank, cash in those out of phases, shorten that defense. Hellporks has a cruiser and like a quarter to burn through. Delta still even has shields up.
There is one. And let's see, Turataka doing his absolute best here.
Both out of phases cashed in, morale already at half, and Hellporgs is not much farther along in their offense than they were at the start of the last offense.
Wow, they just need like
Delta,
one pack here and they're done.
That's a Raider flip, that's a pack to flip. Hellporgs will secure an out of phase, but they will have to defend a Star Destroyer going into this next phase.
Fame Plane goes down here, and that is a flip for Orange. Let's see. They're going on. Oh, Fabian takes a bonk.
There will be no marks to help
Takes
stop
another bonk.
the offense.
But they're going on the Star Destroyer with only one X-Wing here, it seems. No switches.
And Sinric is already slipping in underneath shields to pick off the turrets on the other side of the Star Destroyer. I know it out of phase prep when I see one. Orange seems determined to end it this phase one way or another. They will not do another defense round.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Sinric, yeah, stripping all the turrets here. Beautiful. One shield is disabled. Let's see. There's the other one.
Both shields are down.
Morale is still above half for Orange here. They're having a very good position. Let's see.
Sinric has been just very slowly but surely tearing apart the turrets on the underside, having those turrets as a snack. Oh,
but now we're getting in trouble because Fabian's down, Torotaka is very low, Hops is very low, and does not carry resupplies. That might set them back a little bit.
The underside of that Star Destroyer is stripped and peeled clean. Even if Hellporgs manages to flip the phase and save their Star Destroyer from an in-phase death, Orange has now set up the conditions they need for a successful out-of-phase. So we'll see if they go through with it and pull it off. The phase has ended. It's now time for defense.
Okay, let's see. Hobbs went down. Maybe he comes out in an X-Wing. Staffy Cat goes down. Nope, Hobbs stays committed to the support.
If Orange still wants to commit to the out of phase, they will have to wait a little bit for Staffy Cat to come back, and maybe they go in all as a team. But they have a decent amount of time here. Not all the time in the world, but plenty of it. That Star Destroyer, last I checked, was at about half and ready for the killing. But first, let's get a pick on Fame Plane, because why not? And it looks like Orange is opting to just commit to the defense.
Honestly, I want to say they have a safe defense, but we know what happened last time when we said they have a safe defense.
They did all of the work to prepare the out of phase. I would have made the call to just commit to it, but it looks like Orange will most likely be able to flip the phase through
the Star Destroyers
farm.
The Star Destroyers at half, and they only have one X-Wing. I feel like Out of phasing, yes, I know out of phasing's always possible,
Oh,
but
this
I
is
wouldn't
this
have
is
done it.
dogpiling on Raider, and this might just end up being game for Orange, but of course it's not over until one of the flagships explode.
Yeah, that Raider just got like absolutely annihilated, and now they're gonna finish it. Likely. MC's at 80, so they have all the time in the world. Let's see.
MC80, no, that's an MC75.
Oh my god.
But
Oh
anyway,
my god.
shield's a little too high to be brooded, so it looks like Orange can either just ignore shields altogether or just re-dunk the shield gens. They have plenty of time to get this work done.
Yeah, they're looking great. They're looking great. Power is now officially down. The shields are down as well, and we can see the weak spots being melted away here. Staffy Cat went down, but that doesn't stop Tarutaka. His entire team's like half close to dying, but it doesn't stop him. He just, there it goes.
A
He just
plasma
melts.
shot to the bridge by Sinric takes down the Star Destroyer.
Beautiful.
And game number 1 goes to Orange.
There's a B-Wing. I think the B-Wing never made it in.
End.
I think the B-Wing never actually made it in, but wow, that was beautiful. So, Sinric leading the board here. 51 AI, that is incredible.
51 farm on Xavian, like, let's not even forget, you know, the difference between NR and Empire farm. 51 farm on Xavian is just, it's ridiculous.
That's amazing, honestly. Very, very well done here, both teams. Very nicely done.
Solid game number 1 win from Orange. Now, we'll see if they can get the clean 2-0 and repeat this on Empire. And we'll see if they pull out any more fun, cheeky strats. Oh yeah, no, Nathan also made a good point. Sinric did most of that in a most of that cap ship damage in a rotary Y-wing.
Yep.
Hey, I have never doubted Sinric. I've always known that guy was good. I played during the OG Aussie hours. I know. That was game 1 Orange, Rebel. It was a double U-wing, double Y-wing, 1X comp. So a yucks comp.
The good old yucks. The good old yucks. We all love it. We all know it.
The yucks nucks, I guess.
Alright, let's see what's happening. Not much yet. Not much yet.
Bobby and Password are up. And now, Hellporgs get to face their greatest challenge yet this season. Australian host lag.
Oh, no, I don't want to join as a player.
Hold on. Oh. Oh, no, I have it right. Ah.
I love how...
I can't believe that Staffy fucking won me.
Alright, so... Is this right now? No. Why can I not, like... remember which one is which? So... Orange's Empire now. you, Dalek, like, if there's anyone who, like, listen, you complain about lag every single game. We would be playing all UK players on a UK host and you have lag. So this is always very funny. Every single game we play, Dalek has lag issues. So oh my god, this game chat is beautiful as well. This is chaos and I love it. This is chaos and I love it. Complain. Complain, complain. All we ever do is complain. Alrighty. Who are we waiting for? Who are we waiting for? Dalek plays Warzone now. Is that why you didn't show up for our scrim tonight? Let's play Warzone now.
Is that the new Squadron's retirement home? I see. I'm old enough to remember when Halo Infinite was going to be the new game that all the Squadrons people played. Only 90s kids remember Halo Infinite.
Alright, we finally have enough people in this lobby. Alrighty, let's see. Let's see. So, for Orange, not many changes. Actually, there's no changes at all. I just can't speak today. I don't know. However, on Helpwork's side, we have a few changes. I don't think we saw Radiac last game, did we?
I don't think so. We also didn't see Miner or Isaiah Muff.
Yeah. Radiac's playing the little emotes for us. Fameplane's not looking at us. Orange saw.
David was in last game.
Orange saw looking at that door this time. They just can't wait to exit. Like, they just wanna leave.
Okay, people are asking where is Fenkar and who is Fenkar, but no one's asking the important question, and that's why is Fenkar? Or when? When is Fenkar?
Yeah, I don't know what that was about. Like, Fenkar was on a roster suddenly, and then he kind of wasn't, but he also was. And then Fabian was on a roster, which I find funny, but funny.
Funny, but also funny.
It was not only funny, but it was also funny. Hey, can you charge my phone? I just threw my phone at Sitka. Anyways. Xavian Abyss with Australian lag. This is gonna be a fun one. Say goodbye to your hit wreck, everyone.
Alright, so, will Orange, take this? I was gonna do some sort of really bad, like, down under joke, but I couldn't think of one. So, will Orange insert bad Australian joke here, Hellporgs, or will Hellporgs take a bite out of Orange and get their vitamin C?
I don't want to cast with you anymore, Quinn. Oh my god. Coming out of the MC75, we have Asayamov, I hope I pronounced that right, in an X-Wing, Miner 7th in an X-Wing. Radiac in the farm, Jackson farming as well, but... Fameplane in a support again. On Empire, this time we only have one support, Fabian. Toritaka in a defender, Staffy Cat in a bomber, Sinric in a defender now, and Hobbs playing bomber. That is interesting.
Hobbs in the bomber.
Alright, morale currently in favor of Hellporks, but Orange is catching up and switching that really quickly. Let's see, is anyone touching the radio? Oh, Sinric takes a bonk here, I think, takes some damage. But Jackson, very low. Let's see if they...
Jackson is being chased. One of the defenders on his tail. Orange doing an excellent job of pressuring the Y-Wings here in this Avian Abyss. Morale is currently hovering in the favor of Orange, but of course, it's in a state of constant flux, so now we're kind of close back to equilibrium.
Yeah, those defenders are giving the Y-Wings a really hard time here. Let's see, Fabian also seems to be in a little bit of trouble here. Very
just
low.
Noticed that. I just noticed Toritaka's running the APS. You don't see that all the time anymore. I remember that used to be the standard for TIE Defender.
Huh, I don't really fly Defender, so I don't even know what that does. But Orange...
It supercharges whatever system you currently have maxed out, so you can get, like, totally maxed out lasers.
Huh, that's interesting. Orange goes on offense here. I don't know how we missed that. Shields are almost down already. There they go, and morale's looking amazing for Orange. Now I want to see Hobbs do some pretty bomber orbits. Come on, show me what you got, Hobbs.
Well, the bomber orbits on Xavier aren't as pretty as they can be because you have to be extremely careful about drifting into the MC-75's, aggro range, because that thing will snipe you if you even look at it funny. If you think about looking at the MC-75 on this map, it will snipe you.
Wow, that damage is insane. Charlie already almost out of phaseable here, and morale is above half in favor of Orange. Hellpork's really struggling. Oh, there comes the Raider.
Out of phase.
Yeah, that's an easy out of phase. Now, we need to get the shields on Delta, guys, so we can do a little bit more damage here. But Hobbs now low, both bombers very low. What's Fabian
Oh, is Toritaka experiencing the flame glitch? I think he is, unless that's a spectator bug.
Oh, and I see it too. Yeah, he's hangering. Oh, but he almost misses the hanger.
Oh, that's
Poor soul.
Unfortunate visual bug for Toritaka, but the work has been done. The phase is not flipped yet, but Orange has secured an out of... Oh, okay, phase is now flipped to defense. Orange has secured one out of phase in a blisteringly fast initial offense.
Alright, Staffy Cat's still a little low here. I don't know who's bothering him, but let's see.
Alright, Miner only just now coming out of the hangar, which would explain why shields have been taking a while to get down on Charlie, since there's only one source of ions on the board actually shooting at Charlie.
Okay, the out of phase is completed now, and Fabian... Oh, I think he just hangered. I was about to say I didn't see him going down. Shield's still not down for Hellporks. Oh, there they go as we speak.
Only now going down, so Hellporgs is not going to have a lot of time to put in a lot of damage if they want to keep these trades on the phases even.
Radiac gets ice and bonks into the cruiser here. Very unfortunate. And Orange just needs a little bit more AI, or maybe a kill here to flip. There it goes. They actually still had the Raider up. Wow. Okay, let's see.
They didn't even need Raider. Nope. Absolutely clean defense from Orange. They're able to repel Hellporgs without even losing a cruiser to in phase or to an out of phase. That puts Orange in a really excellent spot for this for the rest of this match here. Belporgs have a lot of catching up to do.
Yeah, and Orange is really not, like, they're not slacking on anything here. The shields are down on Charlie now. Very, very, very quickly again, and the damage comes raining in fast. However, morale also comes in a little bit quicker this time on Hellpork's side. Oh, but
And they seem to notice
Jackson
that
in trouble.
Sinric is on the tail of Jackson to try and put pressure on that farm. Probably a solid choice. Delaying the farm just a little bit longer to give Orange more chance to do damage. Charlie is low, Raider is still up, so it looks like they're probably going to opt to burn through, maybe take a gen. Could even kill it in phase, but we'll see. Here we go. MC75 offense.
Oh,
Raider is down.
Raider. Yeah,
they do not have a lot of time.
That's a tricky one. This is always a situation you do not want to be in.
Senric has no ions for the disable either.
Oh no, Staffy Cats. Oh, I think they're burning one of the gens here. I can see Staffy.
Yeah, they're burning one of the generators. It's at 30,
Hops
and
goes down.
it's down.
Okay, but
at the last second before the bell.
Staffy Cat also down, which honestly, I mean the respawn time is long, but now both bombers are gonna come out in a fresh ship, full ox, and in the perfect spot to farm, so it might not have even hurt them, and they have plenty of time. They have plenty of time here.
Oh, an absolutely gorgeous point-blank dunk from Sinric onto Rediak makes for an easy kill.
That was beautiful. We saw that here. Okay, but the damage comes in fast. Wow, the damage comes in really fast for Hellporks here on Charlie. And they might be able to set up a double oop here. But will that stop Orange from burning that MC in even a short phase? Let's see. So Charlie
the way
out
that
of
I
phase
see it, the way that I see it, a double out of phase might be Hellporks' only chance to bring this game back. But it looks like the phase will conclude with only one out of phase.
I would probably burn it and extend the phase here if I were them.
That may or may not have been the correct call, but unfortunately it's too late now. The phase has ended. There's an MC75 with only one functioning shield generator left. Hellporgs has to put on a defense of their lives if they want to have another crack at this.
And Staffy just rotarying down Jackson. Oh, that's so beautiful. That's what a time bomber should do with the MC right in front of it. That's beautiful. Okay, let's see.
The out of phase is slow going, but Miner is about to cash it in. The out of phase is at 2. It's at 1. Out of phase has been claimed.
Staffy under the shields here. Interesting. Burning, just doing hull damage casually under the shields. It's lovely. I don't know what's going on for Orange right now. Oh, there's Torotaka with the dunk on the shield gen, and now they can really get started. And power goes down here as well. Okay.
There is a world where Hellporgs could potentially end the phase fast enough to have one more offense. It's within a pack. If Raider is still up, they can take it. That is Raider flip range. I don't know why they're not dogpiling the Raider now.
I don't know either. Because that Raider is doing extra damage to that MC, so it would have been my priority, but that's not relevant anymore because the MC75 goes down here and Orange takes the 2-0 win.
Congratulations, Orange, a convincing win. A shooting gallery of a first game, throwing turrets all over the abyss, and then taking game number 2 in a 2-0 sweep in a more traditional 2-2-1 Empire comp. Orange showing that they are still a team worth fearing.
Alright, there we go. Beautiful scoreboard. Look at Hobbs. Nice damage from Hobbs here. Perfect. Let's see if we want to do some interviews, speak to the teams. I feel like the chat's just having their own conversation here. The game's not even relevant. Beautiful. Chewy, thank you for the follow. I really appreciate it. Let's see if we can get them in for some interviews. Actually, can't even put goals on the correct aux. Okay. I'm gonna set up a poll.
Golo left ox.
Wait, I think I have my Golo on the left. I have my Golo on the Q button.
Listen, I'm a very simple person. Golo on left ox, and when I play League of Legends, I have flash on F. Fight me.
How do polls work again? I know how to do a poll. Give me a second. I know.
Hello.
Hi, how's it going, Fame Play?
It's going pretty good. Hello.
Well, those were some interesting games, huh? Double
That was a lot of
support.
fun.
Double support
was a
from
lot of
Orange. Were you guys expecting that?
We'd seen that before on Nadiri when we were helping them practice. Yeah, it's actually a pretty darn good strat, and they have Fabian and Hobbs, two of the top supports in the game. So, and it's perfect because it adds chip damage.
Yeah.
And I think Hobbs was running standard and resonance, so that's overcharged lasers, which is pretty terrifying for a standard hull bomber.
Oh yeah, and Quinn pointed it out because Xavier is so narrow. Like a strategically placed turret can bully a lot. So that was really interesting. It completely threw me off guard. To be fair, I was completely thrown off guard anyway, because I went from scrim to cast so quickly. But this is not about me. Quinn, do you have any questions for Fameplane?
Normally I'm prepared for these sorts of things, so I actually don't have anything at the moment other than, hi, how you doing?
Pretty well, Quinn. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, and it's Xavian, so it's such a tricky map farm. Like, I'd say on Empire, the farm might be worse than Nadiri.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So that extended offense was really good, and it's just pretty cool to see different strats.
Yeah,
it proves that the game isn't locked into the same 2-2-1 all the time. We've seen all sorts of fun strats show up. I mean, we did see Operation Yubnub absolutely sweep house.
Yeah.
I actually helped Orange warm up prior to this series, and that's where I when I was watching Hellpork Bombers struggle with the turrets, I was just experiencing that, so I know exactly how they felt. The worst thing is when you have Hobbs poking at you, the turret poking at you, and you have an AI on your tail. It's just, well, guess what? I'm not playing the game right now.
Yeah, I can totally imagine what that must feel like. It's great to see you back playing, by the way, Fameplane. It completely went over my head because I wasn't really in the scene for the first
Return of the King.
Yeah, it's great to see you back.
Yeah, it's good to be here because with the limited pew time that we have, my goal is to whatever time I have, I want to exit that time period smiling and having had a good time. Whereas with Baywatch, and they're trying to get to stay at that top tier level, and there would be some practices, not even games, like practices where we'll lose a close base raid and everybody would feel not disappointed, but kind of kicking themselves. and you got to go play a dogfight or something to kind of cleanse the palate. And that just wasn't a good headspace for me. Because once I leave, I can't be grumpy for an hour to my wife and kids. So, whereas with Hellborgs, if we loot, like we just got swept, and Quinn, if you're with Savage and MJ with Vec too, if you get swept, you're not going to feel good for a little while. But with this one, I just got to play for an hour and a half with my friends, and we had a couple good laughs. We had some good experience, and I can jump off the game happy as a pickle, and it's really nice.
Honestly, yeah.
Imagine playing a game for fun.
No, honestly.
Imagine playing a game because you have fun.
Right.
Honestly, that's really, 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 like, it always sounds so bad to say this, but it's really good for you that you're like in this position, that you're just having a good time, that you're just enjoying yourself, and it doesn't matter if you win or lose. You're just trying to have a good time. That's really nice. That's really nice.
Only thing that would be better than leaving a match 0-2 would be going to an interview and asking you, how do monsters like their chicken?
Tell me.
Just end me now.
Fried. Hey, I'm gonna clip that. All right, thanks guys for passing. Appreciate it.
I don't even get it, but I'm still laughing. Bye, Painplane. Thanks so much.
At this point, it's not really the joke that makes me laugh anymore. It's just Fame's just unbridled, just uncomplicated joy saying a joke.
Oh, fright. Okay, thank you, Jackson. Now I get it. That was a good one. All right.
Get you someone who loves you like Fame loves puns.
Isn't it lovely?
And not to mention that because he is actually a dad now, that means his dad joke games have just naturally evolved.
Hi, Staffy.
Welcome, Staffy Cat, from the victorious Orange Squadron.
Congratulations
on the 2-0.
Thank you. It's good to start the season with a win. I thought Hobbs was coming with me, but he's still in the thread. Yeah, 2 minutes.
So we have questions. We didn't have questions for Hellborgs because we didn't, but I have questions for you. So we saw 2 U-wings. We saw a rotary on the Y-wing. We saw many things that we don't usually see.
Well, Senric has always flown rotary Y-wing when he flies Y-wing. People just haven't seen him fly Y-wing much in SCL because he usually is flying flex. But with this W-wing turret flex strategy, we needed to move him across to Y-wing today because Chewie wasn't available. And Toro's on console and doesn't have advanced power, so we didn't want him in a Y-wing. We thought he'd be too vulnerable. So we rolled with Toro in flex and Senric in Y-wing, and Senric is a super OBJ player and a super flex. So he plays mostly flex at SCL level, but there'll be times this season where you see him in a Y-wing or you see him in a bomber, and he can play as a top tier player in those roles as well.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, he rolls with rotary. That's just the way he rolls, and I think he topped our damage even possibly doing it. So
yeah, very impressive.
He pulled out like either the most or among the highest cap ship damage on his team game 1, and also pulled out a monster like 50 farm.
Yeah,
like,
he
all
really
on his
did.
own.
He carried our farm. So I actually think in the open, they double teamed me in the center, and I got nothing done in that open. And he basically farmed the whole open himself, which we loved.
I shoot 5 resupplies on you, Steffi.
Yeah. I think it was Miner and Marcello were just hungry for me that whole open. And I think they managed to get me by the time we won the flip, and they stopped me getting in on my offense. But Senric farmed that whole phase out. And yeah, he farmed like a god in that game, which is good because I was feeling as rusty as hell in that Y-wing, I'm not going to lie.
You were doing great.
As a farmer myself, I was very happy to see numbers like that on a map as hostile to farmers as Xavian Abyss.
Yeah, it's funny. Like, we hopped on one night during the week and we just did a bit of farm practice. That's about as good as we can hope for in Aussie hour. And Chewie and I were remarking that there's no map that loves to give you one AI for a Golo like Xavier. You'll be looking at a full pack and you'll fire the Golo and then you'll turn away expecting it to do what it does on other maps, and then you'll see one AI go. I don't know what happens. I suspect they bump into the sides and break up, or they fly to an asteroid and split around it, but it seems to happen all the time to me on Xavier that you get one AI Golo kills.
I mean, it happens on all. It can happen on basically any map where just sometimes you get the Golo lock, and then while the Golo's in transit, the AI decide to like just fuck off and go do something else.
Yes, but particularly Xavier is my feeling. So anyway, look, the plan obviously with turrets is to extend that phase, and we were able to extend our second offense sufficiently for a double out of phase, and that set up the game from there. We'd mucked around a bit with that strategy beforehand. I mean, I think there were some people on Porgs that would have anticipated it because they'd scrimmed, well, some of their players had scrimmed against it. So it wouldn't have been a complete surprise to them, but it worked out pretty well for us in that game. So we were happy with it. There was a lot of argument internally about whether or not we should run it this week or not. And ultimately, we sort of rolled the dice at the last minute and went, yeah, what the hell? Why not? We've been talking about it, so let's just do it.
Yeah, let's
Well, it
just
paid
do it.
off. Like, if there's any map in the game where a strategy like that would pay off, it's Xavier
Yeah.
Abyss, where you really just don't have a lot of room to run from a turret.
No, 100%. That was precisely the thinking. Yep. It's so narrow. It's very difficult to escape. It's hard map to farm for Empire at the best of times. And if you can have them worried about anything else, it's going to make it even tougher. So, yeah, it worked.
And then sometimes, if you get lucky, well, if you get lucky or if they get unlucky, you can get that holy trinity of Hob shooting them, turret shooting them, and then AI also shooting at them.
Well, yeah, and actually in this match, I think Fabian got 3 ion laser kills. So it was it was a bit of a nasty scenario for them a few times. I mean, the other advantage of that turret flex is that it can really limit the bomber's ability just to do APJ, particularly on Xavier, where the orbits are awkward for the bombers because of the proximity of the asteroids to the nebs. And so they're sort of limited in what they can do anyway. And then when they have turrets and that standard laser U-wing harassing them, the chip damage becomes a real problem, and you can't do nice bouncy evasive orbits the same way as you can on some more open maps because you just don't have the space to do it. You've got to be really careful about the vectors you choose around the nebs. So it sort of works on both ends, in both phases really well.
Yeah, it definitely worked as intended, because there were times where I was just watching Hellporgs and the pressure was sufficient that just like basically no damage was getting done because they couldn't get anywhere near the nebs. So it well executed, I would say.
Yeah, well, we're pleased with how it turned out. We'll probably put it back in the drawer for a while because people will have a think about what to do about it now, and we'll be looking to surprise someone, I'm sure, in the future with
Put
it.
the fear of turrets in them.
Yeah, that's it. But we'll just keep it casual this season like we have in the past, and we hope to try a few different things and keep it fun, as Fame was saying, and have a good season.
Well, if it continues to produce fun games to cast, then I'm all for it.
Excellent. Well, I'm going to go have some lunch with my kids. Thanks for casting, you two.
Yeah, no worries.
Of
Thanks for
course.
the chat.
Yeah, thanks for casting.
Oh, you are here. You didn't say
It
anything.
is my pleasure.
I've been listening.
Oh, okay. Very good. Do you have anything to add?
Yeah. Just that I want to take full credit for that strat. No, it's not mine. Lions made that up. He just showed it to me, and I just thought I would try it. And exactly what you guys said, just because it's already a crazy map to farm, so make it harder. But it does sacrifice a lot of DPS time. But if you can extend the phase, it seems to do good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, I agree.
Yep.
I agree. All right, thank you guys so much for stopping by. Again, congratulations on the win. We love to see.
Thank you.
We love to see unusual strats be successful. Other than that, let me just check. No one else is streaming Squadrons right now. I wanted to rate someone, but I guess we're not. All right, Quinn, thank you so much for stopping by to co-cast with me. Very last minute.
Of course.
But yeah, I think we'll wrap it up here. Next games. Do we have any more games tomorrow? I don't think so.
I think there's a bunch of games in the schedule for. Well, it's my tomorrow. Might not be your tomorrow. I'm not quite sure. But
did I say tomorrow? I meant to say tonight. Yeah, tomorrow we actually have a couple of very, very interesting games.
Yep.
So that's gonna be nice. And there's also Cosmos tournament tomorrow. So I highly suggest you guys check that out if you can. But yeah, other than that, we're just gonna wrap it up here for today. Thanks everyone for watching. And
Thanks for casting.
no worries. I will see you guys the next time. Bye bye.
Bye.
Thanks, everyone. See ya.
Farewell.